Hello and thanks for watching. My name is Christopher. I want to give a little bit of a backstory on the piece I'm about to play for you. It's a brand new composition that I wrote just over the last 2 evenings, and I want to dedicate it to somebody special, somebody who I guess has served as a bit of an inspiration to me in trying to get back into composing. While I never did a lot over the years, I have dabbled in it from time to time, but it's been many years since I've done anything in that course. So let's go back a little farther to, let's say, mid-2019, when I started doing a little bit of an experimentation with the practice console that I have here behind me in my home, discovering that I was able to use it as a MIDI controller for virtual pipe organ software called Hauptwerk. Many of you are probably familiar with it by now, as it's taken the world by storm, especially over the past year during the pandemic. So Christmas of 2019, I decided it was time for a bit of a Christmas gift to self, and I did the research and ended up getting all the peripheral devices and a new computer to run the software. Got it all hooked up and was gleeful about playing this new world of instruments that was now available to me virtually in early 2020. Well, then this pandemic happened and changed the world suddenly over the course of just a couple of months. And it was at that point that I stopped playing in public, as many of musicians can relate to, and spent more time learning about this new software that I had and digging in a little deeper, and ended up creating a YouTube channel that you're watching today. Thank you. And before long, I had a couple of comments by this fellow in England whose name is Graham Twist. Graham is such a great supporter and encourager of musicians all around the world. Over the course of a couple of months, we ended up becoming friends outside of the YouTube channel and have enjoyed a great number of conversations in the year or more that's passed, and getting to hear his backstory of how he put aside his musical ambitions, if you will, to focus on a career and family, and just in retirement has decided that it was time to get back into it, and he's certainly jumped back in the ring with all kinds of zest and is putting out pieces constantly and is so engaged in the organ music world anymore. And hearing his story, watching and seeing what he's been able to do, he has definitely served as an inspiration to me. Not only a friend, but somebody who's encouraged me to get back into the music world, even if from my spare bedroom upstairs in the house to compose and play pieces. And so I thank him for that. So the piece that I'm going to play is, for lack of a better term, an occasional piece. From now, it's called March Triumphant. While that name may not stick, it's what came to mind as I listened to it, thinking about a large procession. There's kind of an underlying pulse of 2, and I can think of people processing to that at an occasion. So I would like to dedicate this in gratitude to Graham Twist, who has been more than a friend, and I appreciate all that he does to support not only myself, but so many musicians around the world. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the piece.